Alright. Let me see if this fixed the problem. Hold on. So that's not good. So we got a little bit of things. We got a little bit of things to talk about. And that is very, very bad. Wow. That, yikes. Alright, we're not working anymore, or what's going on here? Alright, so before we start again, let me, this sucks. I'm gonna be honest, this really sucks. So, here's the problem. This is bad. And I'm gonna tell you why this is bad. This just showed me that it's not... I don't know what's going on with this. Apparently, this was not supposed to happen. You see... Alright, let me try to explain. When I was on Windows 11, this is what happened. Okay, this happened on Windows 11. Okay. So, let me try to explain, okay? Last time I streamed on Windows 11, it dropped my stream 3 times. I switched to Linux thinking that that was going to fix the problem. Apparently, I was mistaken. What this means is I wasted all my time trying to get Linux running, and then it's doing the exact same thing. And this is with a brand new network card. So what this means is it's actually something to do with the internet that's doing that and not Windows. That confirms it. Unfortunately, what that means is I have no reason not to go back to Windows. Like, seriously. Like, I made my life harder with Linux, and it's still doing the exact same thing Windows did. It boggles my mind. So, what that means is, and this really sucks, it really does. It means that I'm most likely going to switch back to Windows because there's literally no reason for me not to. Yeah, I get Copilot and I understand the AI bullcrap and how it's monitoring you, and I get that. I totally understand that. But, like, there's already so many issues with Linux that I have noticed, and I've been ignoring because it's like, hey, you know, I don't want to go back to Windows, you know. It's like, but this is a game changer because if it's doing the same exact thing, that means there's something else wrong. Something else is going on here. It's not just Windows that's doing it. So, yeah, that really does suck. So man, damn, man. So what do I do now? I guess tomorrow, I'm going to have to reinstall. Yeah, I'm going to have to move everything over from Linux back to Windows, and then get back to Windows 11 again, which I really don't want to do, but I have no choice now. God, that really does suck. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. That sucks. Anyway, I don't want to keep y'all time here. Let's continue, okay? But, man, that's just so bad. Alright, well, that kind of confirms it for me, I guess. Alright. I'll probably talk to some not people, but you know, I'll probably talk to a friend of mine before I do it, but yeah. Anyway, now I think about it, I probably should do it now. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. After we're done this item world, I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna get started getting Windows back on the computer. Unfortunately, it's really bad. I still can't believe this is happening, but yeah. Anyway. Alright, so, what was I doing? Right, Oh, I was trying to train. Okay, let's not do that. Let's get this over with. And Michael, you can just go back into the little thing here. Yeah. Man. After I'm this, I'm also going to try to explain a little bit more what's going on too. But like I said, let me try to get this done first. All right. Well, let's see. XP plus 50%. None. All right. Is there a way I can just leave this area without? Oh God, it's way over here, huh? They're level 3, though. They're not going to really pose me that much of a threat, dude. I think we got this. Probably should kill these guys first. Really? They did damage, okay. Oh. Usagi drop. Hurricane slash. Nice, very nice. And we leveled the amulet up. Okay. I'll give that to Michael. Let's see, where's my amulet at? Oh, it was here somewhere. Alright, it's 114, Sentry 16, 35 defense, by the way. And 14 intelligence, which is huge. That's going to give Michael 49 defense. And we could probably do something else with that one too, but I mean, that's not too bad. As much as I don't want to put a bulletproof vest on, I mean, I'm going to end up having to do something with this. Like, most likely, what's going to happen is we're going to have to put the statistician or, like, level this one up and then, or do something else. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do just yet. But there's other things we're probably going to do with this. We're going to keep on grinding, but, unfortunately, I'm going to end up having to, do some things. But, give me a second here. Let me heal up real quick. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's talk for a few minutes here before I end the stream. So, I'm still having a hard time wrapping my mind around why this happened. OBS was not supposed. Now it could be OBS. It could be. It's very possible it could be OBS, but then I don't think so because when it dropped the stream 3 times, it was the internet that was doing it. So who knows what it could actually be, right? So that being said, it looks like, I was wrong about, Windows, apparently. It wasn't Windows that was dropping my streams. And that's that was the nail in the coffin that got me to Linux. But that being said, with Linux, there is so much wrong with it, it's insane. Like, it could be a daily driver. I'm not saying it couldn't. And if my stream didn't drop, I would be still with Linux and be like, hey, screw Windows. Okay. However, the problem is it did drop my stream. Even though it took 5 hours to do, it still did it. And that tells me a lot. Not to mention, VR chat doesn't work on Linux. It does not. There's a lot of things. On-screen keyboard doesn't work with it. Wallpaper engine doesn't work with it. There's just so much stuff that does not work with Linux. And I feel that that's a huge detriment. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, there has to be stuff you can probably do to get Windows 11 running smoothly, and there probably is. But like I said before, it's going to be a toss-up, and it's not going to be easy. So what that means is the next time y'all see me back on streaming, there's going to be a few caveats. The first caveat will be I'll be able to have reshade running and all the cool stuff that, the graphical, enhancements. I'll have, Mix It Up back going on. I should theoretically still have all my stuff for Mix It Up, so I might have all my stuff back. The Twitch throwing program, do I want to use that one again? Probably not, because having too many programs running at one time is going to affect my streaming. So I'm going to put that program to rest. So no, you can't throw stuff at me anymore. But that does not mean I can't make something work, and make it a bit more simple. I will be able to be back on VR chat a bit more now because I won't have to deal with the whole Linux and Windows problem. But I'm going to talk to somebody before I make the jump. But that's insane. I still can't believe that it dropped my stream like that. Now, I will say this much. Whatever's going on, it's probably going to happen a lot. And if it does, bear with me. I will come back. I'll have to just wait until it refreshes. So there's that. So I'm not sure what's going to go on with that one. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what I do on the channel, if you're on Twitch, please leave me a follow. If you don't want to watch the ads and help me out, consider subscribing. Bits always helps as well. Donations help. I do appreciate everything y'all do. I really do. And thank you in advance. If you're watching on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like, leaving a comment on the comment section below about what you think about the streams, and hit the notification bell for my future videos. It might be a little bit of time before I get back to doing them because I gotta get Windows on the computer again, which sucks. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. You have an awesome rest of your night. I will see you later. Ciao!